thank you so much for joining this episode of CT Tech Talks. I'm Madison Doner, a partner marketing strategist here at CallTower, and today I have one of our channel directors on the podcast, Steve Jacklitch, who is going to be walking us through a scenario that CallTower can solve for a business. So, Steve, are you ready for the scenario?
Absolutely.
All right, so the scenario is a university is struggling to adapt to the demands of virtual learning. Their current communication tools frequently experience dropped calls and low quality video during online classes, frustrating both faculty and students. Administrative meetings are hindered by unreliable connections, making it difficult to make important decisions efficiently. So can you tell us, how CallTower can help solve this problem and what solution you recommend to this university?
Yeah, absolutely. I think we've done a lot of work with schools, universities, and I think the best solution that we've put in most of these schools would be a Microsoft Teams Operator Connect solution. I think from a mobility perspective and a collaboration perspective, we found that this is the platform that has, I would say the most power from a powerful platform, powerful collaboration platform, as well as if you're virtual and you may have users all over, the state, the country, wherever they reside. I mean, I think a big feature on Microsoft Teams is really the dynamic 911. So I mean, from a not just a collaboration, but security, the whole collaboration stack, and then the mobility with having the ability to have dynamic 911 for all your users, so you're in compliance with all the federal regulations and whatnot. So, and then just, I think a lot of organizations are using Microsoft Teams, obviously, right? So I think there's probably users understand it, know how to use Teams more than maybe any other platform out there. So I think it could be, from an adoption perspective, it can be very easy to transition to Teams as a complete collaboration platform and voice platform.
Absolutely. And, if you were, the partner, what discovery questions would you be asking this university? You touched on, our E911 911 integration, that would be great to know ahead of time. What questions would you recommend, seeking before, that discovery?
Yeah, I think number one, I start with licensing, right? So I want to understand where the organization is from a Microsoft licensing perspective. So, are they government licensing? Are they G licensing? Are they E1, E3, or whatever type of licensing they have? We want to understand that, right? So we can recommend, which direction to go, and have the most cost-effective solution for them once we understand their Microsoft licensing and where they are from a Microsoft perspective. Those would be the first questions, right? And then just kind of understanding the user community, the locations they're in, making sure that we can service them from an Operator Connect perspective. So I think just understanding their licensing and their user enterprise would be the questions I would want to understand from the partner or user.
Awesome. Thank you so much, Steve. And is there anything else you'd like to add, really straight to the point? Like you said in the beginning, we've done multiple universities, multiple, local schools, things like that. Anything you'd like to add, get out there for any partners listening that this might be a real life scenario for them?
Absolutely. Well, I think just really our experience, right, in this space, being that we were one of the first providers to be Operator Connect certified. We've had a lot of experience with government and schools, education sector. So I think we're in the best position to be able to help this demographic. So, like I said, whether it's government, also from a government perspective, we're GCC High certified. So there's only a handful of providers that have that distinction in the market. So I think, we're the best organization to serve this industry, period.
Absolutely. Well, thank you so much, Steve. And thank you guys for tuning in and watching. And if this sounds like a real life scenario for you, be sure to reach out, and hopefully you're in Steve's region and we can get you guys connected. Thank you guys so much for joining.
Awesome. Thanks, Madison.